Buckle up, baby, it's tummy time!
Welcome to the Hypno-baby channel. I'm Dr. Natalie Fizet. I'm a retired family doctor who delivered 3,700 babies. This is your channel, so don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, and be amazed. Of course, there's a big medical disclaimer. This channel is for entertainment only. You use it at your own risk. I am a doctor, but I'm not your doctor.
First things first, what is tummy time? The name says it. You turn your baby on its tummy. Ideally, you will put the little arms like this to so the tummy is not flat. Never put the baby flat on the floor because then there's more pressure. So always have a comfortable surface. So why do we need to put the baby on their tummy? Is because nowadays it's recommended that babies sleep on their back, and that puts pressure on their back, and it's always the same position, and especially pressure on the back of their head. I'm sure you've seen those babies with their head being flat. Like if you look at them facing, they're fine, but if you look at them sideways, they look like a book. So, and I even saw on the box of diapers a baby with the little helmets because nowadays they put helmets on the baby's head to try to reform the skull because the baby's skull is with cartilage. So it does put pressure on the head to be always on their back. So that's why they recommend to do tummy time. The one thing is make sure your baby is has the okay to do tummy time. It's not a preemie, it doesn't have any health problems. So ask your doctor or the pediatrician before leaving the hospital. The simplest way to do tummy time is recommended like as soon as the birth. So actually when you do skin to skin, when the baby's born and the mom has the baby on her like this, she's doing tummy time like a couple of minutes after birth, which is pretty good. And then the baby smells the breast, and it's already like moving and using different muscles than if it was on its back. At home, if especially with a newborn, you're going to be tired. So the easiest is when you change the diaper, you just turn the baby, and then like I said, you put the little arms to kind of support the baby. You never leave the baby on the changing table like this. Well, you never leave your baby on the changing tables for half a second. So you just and it's going to be the you start with very small periods of tummy time, like 1 or 2 minutes, and then you increase the amount of time. So by a couple of months, baby can spend like 15, 20, 30 minutes or even an hour on their tummy. And sometimes they get to enjoy it. Other babies will go like they put their hands like this and they scream, "Ah!" But it's good that they do tummy time. Don't do tummy time right after a feeding because it puts more pressure on its little belly, and then you're gonna have the baby spitting up and being uncomfortable and crying. So the best is after a diaper change or waking up from a nap. And don't force it. If the baby is getting cranky and is not having fun, then just stop the tummy time and do it at a later period. Don't get obsessed over tummy time. Like, oh, I have to do 10 minutes 3 times per day and it's written in the books. Do it when you can. And like I said, the reminder for newborn, when you change diaper, it's so easy to just flip your baby for a minute or two. Baby's head is very heavy compared to the rest of his body, and the neck muscles are really not that strong. So you might see the baby's head bobbing. That's why if you do tummy time with the baby on you, make sure that you don't get a head bob because that could hurt you. I've seen it, or on the nose. Okay. So, and if you have a baby that spits up a lot, you can do on you, so that way you have an inclination, so that way that you have a slope, so the baby is not flat on its tummy, so it doesn't regurgitate as much. Um, we tell you not to use a flat surface. Don't put the baby straight on the floor. So always have something cushiony and comfy. And then you can use either your birthing birthing ball. Put the baby on the birthing ball. Always hold on to the baby so it doesn't slide off, and then you can gently rock. It will bring back the motion of being in the belly, and it also helps to get his equilibrium stability more mature. There's a study of 4,237 babies, and it shows that doing tummy times will strengthen their core, and they have more better gross motor skills if they do tummy time. You can use a towel. This is a face cloth because it's a small baby, but you can use a towel and roll it. Don't invest in big cushions and stuff like this. And then you just again place the little hands so that way it's kind of the the um, the shoulders or what's touching here, and the baby is comfy. And then you put toys around, colorful toys, closer to the baby because baby only sees like 12 inches when they're born. The most stimulating toy is actually your face. So get down, and it's going to help you to get your abs back and stuff. So talk to your baby too. It's the best baby gets to interact because tummy time is also good for socializing for the baby. It's also proven that tummy time helps the baby to crawl because it's used to reinforcing the muscles of the um, arms and the back. And also, it's good for the baby's hips. Tummy time is great if your baby is born with a stiff neck. Sometimes when they go through the birth canal, they have like a pulling of some muscles, and they have like a tendency to go on one side. The way to do that is you just put the toys on one side, the side that the baby doesn't turn too much, or you just put yourself there and you talk again, and baby will love it. You can use, like I said, a roll towel, or you can use your breastfeeding cushion as well, that it's a nice round, and always use like a cushiony surface also. Never leave your baby alone for tummy time, even for a minute or two. Always have someone like supervise the baby, because especially if you're using towels or anything, we don't want the baby to this face to suffocate and like have something obstructing his breathing. So put in the comments below if you're doing tummy time, if you like it, if you have other tricks that I did not discuss. And by the time the baby is 6 to 12 months, it's gonna start crawling, so it won't stay like on the cushion to do tummy time. So it's a very compared to relatively short period of time where you have to do tummy time, and make a game of it and have fun, and it's gonna be good for your abs. See you on the next video.